Hello, and welcome back to the channel. What a lot of people have been speculating, it has happened now. Urban Meyer is stepping away as Ohio State's head football coach. It was initially reported that he's just stepping away, but it's now being said he is retiring. He is retiring from coaching. Um, Definitely one of the greatest to do it. He's been really good. He's won what he did at Utah, obviously what he did at Florida. He won 2 national titles there, and then at Ohio State, he obviously won the first college football playoff championship, and was 82-9 overall at Ohio State. Just ridiculous numbers. But Ryan Day, the guy that replaced him when he was suspended earlier this season, will be the new head coach of the Ohio State Buckeyes effective January 2nd. And they're saying that Day's deal is going to be a 5-year contract. But Urban Meyer, he is stepping away. A lot of people have been expecting this or speculating this all season with everything that went down there with the domestic violence in the off season, and then of course his cyst that I will say I've never personally heard of until this year really affected him. Obviously, he stepped away from Florida because he was having chest issues. But it came at a time when Florida might be questioned. When Tim Tebow was leaving, he had just gotten beat by Alabama pretty bad in the SEC. But I'm not saying he didn't have any health issues, but it just happened at a weird time. And then he just said, "I'm leaving." Went to TV for a few years, and then the Ohio State job opened up, and that's really where he always wanted to be, was at Ohio State, and that's where he got to. And brought them a national title back in 2014, or the 2014 season. But this year, everything that went down with the domestic violence, obviously that took a toll on him. You could see him on the sidelines. He always looked like he was in some sort of pain at all times. Obviously, they weren't playing well at times, so that could be stressful on its own. And then if you have issues going on with your brain, that those things are not going to help having added stress. But he was a great coach for Ohio State. They will definitely. I think they will miss him. I don't think Ryan Day is going to be a bad pickup for them. He looked good when he was the head man there this year. He's got a long track record of going places and being a good coach. But he will be the man for Ohio State. But you're going to miss somebody like Meyer. He's the only one that people really compare to even being close to Saban. Saban is in a league of his own. But Urban Meyer is the only one that anybody really talks about even being in the same ballpark when it comes to college football as Urban Meyer. But Urban Meyer, he is stepping away. He retiring, like I said earlier in the video. It was initially announced as stepping away, but it is now being said that he is an official retiring by Urban Meyer. But Urban Meyer, he is leaving Ohio State with less than 10 losses, 82-9. Obviously, he still has one more game to coach in the Rose Bowl, but I don't really think they're going to struggle too much with the Washington Huskies. But we'll have to see. But Urban Meyer could leave with an 83-9 record. That is just absolutely absurd. Anywhere you are to have that kind of record and to finish that kind of way. But Urban Meyer, he will be leaving Ohio State after the Rose Bowl on January 1st. Ryan Day will be taking over January 2nd for the Ohio State Buckeye program.